Hey everybody, welcome back to the Ink Table YouTube channel. My name is John.
I'm Dylan.
Dylan with me. For all this time, I haven't even said, we're on video 3, and it's just like, there's just some random guy sitting here making a voice. Look, if you guys listen to the podcast, you know Dylan's voice anyway and what he looks like, so it's no big deal. But, I failed to introduce everybody that's sitting here. It's fine. It's all right. We're all professionals here, all right?
We try to be.
Yeah, we try to be. So we're unboxing box 3.
What's it called?
Azurite's Island. No, it's called Archazia's Island. See, now I'm just doing it for fun. It's like, so anyway, we're going to continue with unboxing and see what we get. Got an enchanted the last box, so there's no hope, but you never know. We could get another enchanted, so at least some more legendaries.
Yep.
So those could be just as good as enchanted. So
in this set, yeah.
Especially if you get a Tamatoa. Robin Hood, Pacha, King, Toby, Dolores, Kakamora, the Prince, Li Shang, Archimedes, and Tramp right off the bat. Haven't seen that one yet. That one's a cool one. And another Maid Marian. Ooh, and a foil glass slipper. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, with that Maid Marian, I'm telling you, man. It's going to be something with the Lady Cluck. I mean, jeez. When you could get Cluck out and sealed, everybody just kind of went, ugh. Because there was just no way to get rid of her. Should be fun, though. Whoop. See, I almost threw my lore card away. Threw my lore card away. What's up with that? Bolt, Queen of Hearts, Bucky, Baymax, Drizel, Training Staff, Anastasia in the same pack, Restoring the Heart, Moana, another Dawson, another Jasmine, and a foil Mantis. Man, as if I hadn't got enough of him. I tell you what, it seemed like there was a streak there. Every pack I was pulling him.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Feel good about protecting your princess.
Yep. Ooh, that pack came open way too easy. If it's a good thing or a bad thing. A Monsieur, a Wake Up Alice, a Roger, Cogsworth, Treasure Guardian, Orville, Coda, Mufasa, Cash Kim, Tramp, the Big Taka, and a Stabbington Brother foil. Yeah.
We'll see if people can get Taka on the field.
It'll be interesting.
She doesn't have too many different ship targets, but then in a world where she does become meta, or you're playing theme decks or anything like that, it's interesting that she's so powerful. Like, again, we talked about it earlier, she is the most powerful card, stat line wise, in all of Lorcana right now.
Yeah. As
a 12/12. I think it was set 1 or set 2 that they introduced a Moana card. That's when you play this Moana card, you may banish a character named Taka.
Yep.
So it just takes care of it immediately.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But, we always thought, they'll never get Mufasa out. And that was, a 9? How many times did we see that in League? It was like...
Yeah, because there was a Scar that did the same thing?
Uh-huh.
That when you play it, you can banish a character named Mufasa?
Yep. Yzma, Treats, or Crunchies, Stabbington, Yzma again, Pepper, Jafar, Marie, Fidget, Anastasia, the Devil's Diamond, and a Radigan Legendary right off the bat, and a Wake Up Alice foil. I'm never going to be able to get rid of these Dalmatian ones. I already have a crap ton of the other ones, and my wife will not let me. You have to keep all the Dalmatian ones, and probably keep all the Tramp ones too if I had to get it. So I have a binder just dedicated to
just dogs.
Just have dogs. Oops, sorry, hit the camera there. Baymax, Candle, Mother, Panic, Mattis, Doctor, the Emerald Foil, the Mole, the Beagle Boy, another Mushu, and another Kita, and a Restoring the Crown foil. Wow, look at that thing pop. Mm-hmm. And there doesn't look to be any lines in that one, so that's a good one. Wow.
Yeah, almost every foil you had in your last box had vertical lines.
Yeah. And that one had a couple, the box before had a couple with horizontal lines on it. Weird. I don't know who's in, I don't know who, quote unquote, prints the cards, so it's interesting. I would like to see it. Did you ever watch How It's Made?
Yep,
you remember that
History
show?
Channel?
Yeah. I would love to see one with how cards are made and stuff like that. That would be very interesting. Unconventional tool. Honey. Truce. Hey. Maribel. Steel coil. Diablo. There's Mittens again. And another legendary Mickey Mouse. And a foil Amber Coal. So there's 2 legendaries already.
Not bad.
Nope. It's going to be a legendary box, it looks like. I say that, and then those will be the only 2 I'll pull. I just jinxed myself. The RNG is real. All right. Out of order. Raja. Whoop. Penny. Lady. Razzle. Perla. Maurice Machine. Fix It Flex. Cusco. There's a Maribel. And a foil Lucky. Ooh-wee. Pretty. Yeah, and I don't know how Ravensburger can improve QC, quality control. I don't know.
Maybe this is just something too that we're seeing from this first batch where we pre-ordered and stuff, and then as they produce more of these cards from this set, it's something that they'll figure it out.
Could be. I mean, it's the cards. I like the Japanese cards because they're a thicker, heavier card stock, but I don't see them doing it. We'll talk about that later. Rhea, Perdita, and an Amethyst Coal. We'll talk about that in our other unboxing, but a lot of it has to do with the company that's in charge of producing and releasing that stuff. All right off the top, we got everybody's favorite, Bill and Pete. So Much to Give, Edgar, Family, Maribel, Steel Coil, Pascal, the Clarabelle, a John Silver. Boy, we haven't seen a John Silver since the first box. And a Ruby Coil. I think that's all the coils in foil.
Probably.
All the coils in foil.
Foil.
All right. Hero, Calhoun, Cybug, Tiana, Robin Hood, TikTok. There's the Universal Shift Bayamax, Sir K, Yokai. Return of Hercules, and a foil Roger Radcliffe. So there's the 3rd legendary, which I think I already have 2 of those because I think I pulled one and sealed. I think that was one of the rare legendaries I got out of the box that I opened up off camera.
How do you feel about that card?
It's fine. I don't know. It's
almost the way that the light caught just now, you can see the embossing on that. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So the big thing about this card is, you can get a character out for free, but so can your opponent. So
right.
Unless you're playing a discard deck that makes it to where your opponents don't have cards in hand, then it's almost pointless because, you can get a character out for free, but you as the player who played this card, and you're kind of in control, and it's your player on turn, you have to play your character first. So your opponent gets to see what character you play, and then the character that they play for free could just counter your character.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
The Enchanted, not as pretty as I was hoping it would be.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Spaghetti Dinner, Stabbington, Monsieur, Elsa, Bolt, Mr. Smee, Lady Cluck, Perla, Pete, Pongo. There's the first Pongo we've seen. At the start of your turn, look at the cards in your inkwell. You may play a puppet character from your inkwell for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then a foil Elsa. So,
This is for Pete we saw too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that was a super rare Pete. See, I saw so many of the other Petes, I just glazed right over it and didn't even realize it was the super rare Pete. I've been, because it seems like I pull a Pete out of every other pack.
The little one drops.
Yeah, a lot of one-drop Petes. All right, Baymax charging, Candlehead, Grandmother, Panic, Jafar, Amber Coil, Li Shang, Amethyst Coil. There's another Donald Duck, another Beast, and I don't know how you say that. Burlese? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie that I couldn't remember anything about it. So I think that almost gives me a playset of the Beast because I have a few of those upstairs too. So
I'm sure you'll be playing the Beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a neat combination. I can see you playing it.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't think you ever ran an item deck.
No, I never have run an item deck. That's why I always have questions when it comes to items, because I never run an item deck. Baymax, Cheshire Cat, Queen of Hearts, Raja, Orville, Amber, Penny, Amethyst. There's a regular Iago, another super rare Bolt, and a foil Cogsworth. So,
2 illusions in 1 pack.
yeah, I know, right? Wow. This seems to be the coil box, too. There seems to be an awful lot of coils coming in and out of this box. All right, here we go. Moana, Yzma, Crunchies, Stabbing, Yzma, Mulan, Snow White, Gizmo Duck, Magical Maneuvers. There's the Madam Mim. There's another Tramp. Ooh, and a foil. A foil. Viagra. Yeah, that's nice. That is, I'm still saying that may be one that I try to work into the Steel Song. Maybe forego. Grab your swords this time around. Card Soldier, Pain, Honey Lemon, Baymax, Kakamora, Thomas O'Malley, Baymax, Ruby Coil, Mulan for the super rare, King Candy for the super rare, and a foil Tweedledee Tweedledum. That one actually looks really cool foil. Mm-hmm. That is very nice. Yeah, and that foil's clean, so very strange. What are we up to? 4? Alright, so Pacha, the King, Toby, Dolores, Belle, Miss Bonanka, Jebediah, Fix-It, Thomas O'Malley, Tramp again, Milo Thatch, and a silver coil foil. So, if I didn't have all the foils in the coils, then I definitely do now.
Mm-hmm. That may have been the last one. We did still.
Yeah, I don't know. I really hadn't been paying that close of attention to it, to be honest with you. All right, Alice, wake up. Roger, Cogsworth, Treasure Guardian, Water, Hey, Maurice, Medusa, Duchess. The Donald Duck legendary. Oh, and an Aurora legend. Oh, if it had been a foil legendary, I'd have got up. We'd have cut this video early. I'd have been done. That is a foil Baymax. That is really nice. Yeah, it's still a good time.
2 legendaries,
yeah,
1 pack.
Yeah, 1 pack, 2 legendaries. So Aurora and the Donald Duck. This is my 3rd Donald Duck of the legendaries I pulled, because I pulled 2 of them in sealed. So
it still gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Yeah, it really does. You're not wrong. It really does. The Aurora I like. She's a Singer 5. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from this character, ready this character, so she cannot question or challenge for the rest of her turn. I mean, it's fine if you're running a. Yeah, most Steel Song runs a Rapunzel, so.
Yep. Then even if not Rapunzel, there are other cards now that you have that not only can heal characters, but can also allow you to draw cards at the same time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Drizel, out of order, Raja, Penny, Bolt, Peg, Helga, Pascal, Kina. Is that the first one of those we've seen?
I think it's the second.
I think it was. Hero, and a grandmother foil. Oh, she got something on the spirit there. I don't know what that is. She got some kind of mark, I think. It may have just been the way the light hit it.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah. All right. King, Edgar, family, Freckles, Cheshire, Doctor, Yokai, Jebediah, Medusa, another Bell, and a legendary Tamatoa. That's the second one out of this case. Whew. Thank goodness, because I don't want to have to buy Tamatos and
again,
a panic.
Like, you've never played an item deck before, and I
Nope.
don't see you playing an item deck.
But I still have to have 4 of them to make my play set. That's what's bad is,
Right.
I don't play, I only play about 2 or 3 certain style decks, but I'm still I'm that guy that has to have 4 of every card because, I want to be able to make anything if I get a wild hair that I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries in one box. Holy
so far,
right.
and you still got half a box to do.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 packs left.
Oh,
Still, holy crap. That's crazy. Spaghetti Dinner, Stabbington, Elsa, TikTok, Thunderbolt, Hey Hey, Anna. All is found. Boy, that card looks familiar. Tuck Tuck again, and a foil Hey Hey. We'll call that the party Hey Hey because it looks like he has.
Party hat on.
Yeah, it looks like he has a lampshade on his head. He's been partying too much. Put a lampshade on. I don't know. Grasping at straws. All right. Pepper, Hero, Calhoun, Cybuck, Tiana. That's not Tiana. What did I say? Anyway, training staff, Wendy, Mufasa, Mother Gothel, the Devil's Diamond, another Clarabelle, and a foil, Monsieur. See, now I'm going to have to go back and watch Beauty and the Beast just to see, because I, honest to gosh, don't remember him.
Unless you're a Shokwire kid, I don't think anybody remembers him.
Well, I wasn't show choir, but I was band, but still, I don't remember. My wife was show choir. She didn't remember it either. I had to make her look it up. He's a Tramp from Trusty, Matchmaker, Taka, Moana, Razul, Sven, Phantom Blot, Cusco, another John Silver, Show Me More Super Rare, and a Razul with a little ding right there in it. Foil.
First, show me more that you got too.
Yeah, each player draws 3 cards. I do like that one.
You know who else likes that one?
Who's that?
Jafar.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I remember that Jafar deck you ran that one time.
That's 3 lore right there.
Yeah. All right, Susie. Unconventional 2. Honey. Toulouse. Gearig. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Sapphire Coil. Denala. Wreck-It Ralph. The first Hades we've seen. Well, no, I got a foil Hades.
You
Never
did get
mind.
a foil Hades.
And a Spaghetti Dinner foil.
So, some people are saying that I've seen online that the little words,
The vial
vials of potion that he has there
Yeah.
are potentially, or at least they look like, the same vials that were in Emperor's New Groove that were used to poison Cusco. That Kronk ended up putting in his spinach box.
Yeah. That could be. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. All right. Last pack. See what we got. Lady, Peppa, Card Soldier, Pain, Honey Lemon, Mulan, The Prince, a Penny, Archimedes, a Mad Hatter, a Lyle, and a foil super rare Jafar. So that finishes off the box. I'll set these off to the side. This box was crazy. 7 legendaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a foil legendary. So I made 7. Where are we at on the super rares?
11 super rares, 12 super rares with the 1 foil super rare Jafar that we got just now. And you didn't double up
No.
on any of your super rares or your legendaries.
Yeah, that's wild. That is crazy. I've never had a box like this before. Even with Enchanteds or whatever, I've never had a box where it was like that. So that's crazy. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed this. But we got one more box left. So we'll give the camera a rest, and then we'll open up the last box. So thanks a lot for hanging out. Be sure to hit subscribe if you like what you see, or even hit a like if you don't want to hit subscribe. At least let us know that you guys are enjoying these things. So all right, we'll catch you guys later.